Hey guys, what's up? Rico here. Doing kind of an unusual video. I didn't anticipate this. I didn't think by the end of the day I'd be doing this video, but here I am in front of the camera. Just wanted to share with you some things. See the title. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's talk about the power of manifesting things. I believe that it is possible, and this is sort of a case of something I feel I may have manifested. Okay, we're talking about Magic's 30th anniversary edition. Not a fan of it. Uh, it was a pretty major event because this was a time when the Magic community just said no. We've had enough. Um, I don't think we can talk about that product. You can see videos about it. I don't believe it's a great product, but I knew that the LGSs would be getting these free copies. I heard that they're going for like something like they're asking $1,100 American, $1,000 American, something like that. I live in Canada, by the way. Anyway, RLGS Sector 2814 in Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Trevor's the owner. Great guy. Shneebs and I drop by there often. We did today at lunchtime. Trevor was busy. He just got some new product. He was getting some new boulder cases on the shelves, tons of dragon shields, stuff like that we like to stock up on. But I noticed on one of the shelves, so this. Yeah. I didn't think that I would actually see an actual copy of this in person, right? 30th anniversary right there. But I did. Anyway, it's really strange because in my mind, I thought of the possibility of, okay, what if Trevor does get one of these copies? It's a smaller LGS. I hear that some other ones are getting more copies, 2 copies, 3, maybe as many as 4. I don't know. So the success of this product selling, I think they estimate less than 2,000 copies worldwide. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've heard. And sending out, I don't know if it's 7,000 or 11,000. I don't know how many thousands of copies of these to LGSs, which has really, tanked the price. I've heard it's still going for something like $1,100 or $1,000 American. That could be what people are selling them for, but not what people are buying them for, right? What something is valued at is what somebody's willing to pay for, right? Anyway, getting back to that, over I don't know how many weeks, the last couple of months actually, I've been sort of visualizing or wondering what if Trevor actually got a copy of this. Trevor didn't even think that he'd get a copy of this or wasn't certain. So yeah, I walk into the store today. I haven't asked Trevor when it arrived. It might have arrived today with the package, so I don't know. But in my mind, originally I thought, you know what? Because the value is um, so superfluous, subjective, right? Like, and with collectibles, it is that, right? Think of Beanie Babies, right? Um, Movie collectibles are kind of cool. I'm going off on a thing here now, but I have dealt with movie collectibles over the years. But I've learned that any collectible is really worth what somebody's willing to pay for. And such is the case with Magic the Gathering 30th edition. It's a product that I think was such a miss, right? It really did affect the community. It really alienated so many members of our community, most, I would say. And instead of celebrating the 30th anniversary of Magic the Gathering, and I was around, I'm 53 years old, okay? So I was in my 20s when Magic the Gathering came out, and I first learned about it with around, like revised 4th edition, but I did learn the alpha betas. I had a friend that had some alphas or betas, I can't remember. He introduced me to the game. So I've been around a long time. I haven't been involved in the community during all these decades. I kind of got back into things a number of years ago. But anyway, um, The 30th anniversary is a big deal. And I think the intent, or supposed intent, was to make it like an amazing experience for everyone. And I'm sure that on so many other channels they've talked about this. How do you do that? You want to, I mean, it's the whole thing about profit versus actually like caring about the community. And this was a clear demonstration that WotC or Hasbro didn't care about the community. Because if they did, they would offer, maybe booster packs. I don't know. Like, I mean, you buy collector's boosters in Canada here for about $30. But offer these booster packs for $20, $30 each. Offered in a way that can allow people or encourage people and, promote drafting, the drafting experience. And MTG Moxman has talked about that in his videos. So definitely check out his videos. Yeah, or you could have booster boxes. I don't know, $750, $1,000 a booster box for 36 copies. I don't know. But figure out a way that would get people involved and willing to pay, some amount of money to enjoy the draft experience, or at least collect these cards, which are, they say, proxy cards. These the backs are different. You can't use these. Even the individual value of cards, like even the Black Lotus Moxes, the dual lands, it's really not there. There really isn't value once you open the box. It's just like with older sealed product, the EV, the expected value, tends to go up, while if you were to open the box, you wouldn't get that value. So it becomes a commodity. And that's what I see this as, a commodity, but also a period in time that is pretty significant in the Magic community. It was where the whole community just said, we're not accepting this. And I think it's causing a lot of ripples. It's causing Magic, or pardon me, WotC, to really come up with other strategies. I mean, profit is important, but you don't want to lose the base. I mean, they're appealing to the collector base, the player, the casual gamer, all of that. So they want to provide choices, but they really have to, and they're releasing so much product. Lord of the Rings is going to be interesting because of the prices there, but I don't want to go on that. Anyway, I scored this for 600 Canadian dollars, and I wasn't charged tax. I thought I would be. It would have been like 672, which I also got. Oh, I don't have them here. I have frequent uh, customer card. So I got 3 punch cards with that worth $60. So really, I got this for 540 Canadian dollars, which is equivalent to currently to 392 American dollars for this. So like in Canada, in Canadian dollars, this would be probably like 1,350, $1,400, 15, I don't know. But I got this for 392 American dollars. So I'm going to hold on to this. I think it's kind of neat. Anyway, let's talk about manifesting things. This video is going on way too long, but it's kind of a different video. And it's we're doing so much MetaZoo content right now. We are going to be shifting, doing more Magic the Gathering, but the rec room is going to be moving. We'll be setting up all new rec room, and we'll be doing things. But I have this stuff called Moldavite. If anyone's heard of it, it's actually a Tektite, which is a glass that, when meteorites hit the Earth, they just create this massive temperature and melt things into glass. But Moldavite is really special because it's only in the region, certain region, Czechoslovakia. A meteorite hit the Earth around 14 or 15 million years ago and scattered over that region this Moldavite, which is actually like sort of, I want to say farmed, it's mined. It's getting harder and harder to find. There are more restrictions on, they can go a meter down below with in terms of mining this now. So it's becoming harder and harder to find. There's a seller in Calgary, a reputable seller, that sells this. So I have 2 pieces of Moldavite here. I have a this is a 6 gram piece, and it's kind of translucent. Doesn't look like that on the camera. And a 4 gram piece. I don't know if it's currently as expensive as like raw diamonds, but it's getting there, and it's getting because of the region, it's getting rare, really rare to mine it. Okay, so anyway, I've been carrying this around. I bought some of this for the longest time. A little pouch, and I also have a couple of little Herkimer diamonds. It's basically a quartz. They're not diamonds. They're from the Herkimer region in New Jersey. Apparently, you pair these with moldavite, and it's extremely powerful. So, I mean, check it out if you're into kind of metaphysical stuff. I'm not really, but I do just carry this around with me. Apparently, it's very powerful and helps manifest things. So, this actually happened, manifested for me because I walked in the store and I visualized, or I saw what I visualized even months before with this little box on Trevor's shelf. And I knew that I was going to offer $600 for it, and I did. And then also with our cards, I got 3 of the punch cards with purchases, so that was $60 less. So I got for 540 Canadian, which translates or exchanges for $392 currently, US for this. So I don't think that I've lost money with this. This is something that I don't plan to open. I plan to just keep it as a collectible. I have a lot of sealed product, a lot of open product. I enjoy collecting the cards. I have some graded cards, which I'll show in some future videos. But this is kind of just a really neat thing to actually see in person and to hold this. It has such an infamous history, even though it's just new history. But people are going to be talking about this for years, and I think that it's kind of a neat thing just to have, on the shelf. I'll get a little I'll find a little container, plastic container to house this, and just kind of keep it safe from getting scratched and manhandled. But yeah, so that's my video. Shneebs and I, we will be doing more magic content. We have native coming up in like a month. I'm really looking forward to that. What else? And in about a month, I'll be moving. So we're going to be setting up the rec room. We're going to be actually doing videos together. We're going to be doing some live streams. A lot of exciting stuff we have planned. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for being a part of this. I hope you didn't get too bored, but I just had to show this score because it's like kind of awesome, right? So anyways, until next time,